Hi everyone, this is Camille from sunny California, and you're listening to the Coffee Chat with Camille show, which is the podcast series that interviews various guests about real life topics for people who love to learn.
All right, hello. Welcome everyone to Coffee Chat with Camille. I am your hostess, Camille, and I have a magnificent guest on today. Her name is Paige, and she works on the soap opera General Hospital. And so we're just going to ask her some questions, a few questions, and get to know her better. Okay? So let me give you a little bit more to your intro. So today, again, I'm thrilled to be joined by the amazing Andy Paige. Andy is the renowned style expert, TV personality, and author of Style on Shoestring, where she shares her wisdom on how to look fabulous without breaking the bank. She's been a makeover guru on TV shows like Starting Over and has transformed countless lives with her tips on fashion, beauty, and confidence. Okay, so we're just going to deep dive a little bit here. Andy, you've been in the style industry for quite some time, from television to writing your own book. Can you tell us a bit about your personal journey and how you found your way into the world of fashion and makeovers?
Sure. So, I come from very kind of humble beginnings. Literally, I come from a very small town in Alabama, but I'm very fortunate that God made me tall. And so by the time I was 10 years old, Camille, I was 5'11".
Wow,
So, yeah,
very
was a
tall, wonderful.
I was a very tall kid. And very tall, very thin, and kind of roads led to New York, which I'm so grateful for because if it weren't for me being tall, I'd be the best checker at the Piggly Wiggly. Or I'd be, doing something fabulous in my wonderful hometown in Alabama. But I am fortunate that, because I was tall, I had the opportunity to move to New York at a very young age. I was in New York by the time I was 17. And I'm a high school dropout. So I dropped out of high school. I moved to New York. I got my GED and immediately got into college and just started working in fashion and beauty. And I have had more than 9 lives in this industry. As you know, I'm now the latest cast member of General Hospital, and my character's name is Pearl. And this whole kind of evolution has been amazing because as Pearl, I'm actually a host on Home and Heart. Have you ever watched General Hospital?
A long time ago, but
You
yes.
did. Yeah. Believe it or not, it's still on the air. Can you
Yes.
believe this is the 62nd
Wow.
year or 61st year? And it's the longest running show in television history. And they're starting to do some really unusual things in experimenting with things that the fans have been demanding and asking for life. So one of the storylines in General Hospital is of this amazing, creative, wonderful powerhouse called Deception Beauty, which is run by these gorgeous women. And a few years ago, Deception Beauty, created all of these amazing products, and they decided to create a storyline of a shopping network where they brought Deception Beauty to the shopping network. And so I am now, as Pearl, one of the guest hosts of the shopping network within Home and Heart, within General Hospital. But the amazing thing is that we are developing all of the products that you see on the show are being sold on General Hospital in Home and Heart, and then it's being brought to Shop Home and Heart. So anyway, my point is that you asked me how I got here. I've had like 100 lives in style and beauty. I have done so many things, but this is something so innovative and amazing, and
Yes.
it's fan generated. And so the things that you have loved on General Hospital are now being brought to life on Shop Home and Heart. So it's yet one more evolution, one more facet to my beauty and fashion kind of lineage.
Wonderful, wonderful. And then you've always emphasized the power of fashion to make people feel empowered.
Yeah.
Can you talk about why you think style is is so important and such an important tool for personal confidence.
Yes, absolutely. So, style and beauty are the ultimate equalizers.
Mhm.
So, and we all have experienced this when we put on something, that makes us feel powerful. We have our makeup done and we feel, beautiful and confident. And there are very few things in life that can give us an immediate boost. And style and beauty is certainly one of those things. And I think, style and fashion is also a great way to express your creativity. And I find that, I have on pink today. I find that I encourage people to utilize color as well because color has energy. But I do think that when it comes to fashion and beauty, specifically in fashion, that fashion is something that will magnetize your tribe. It can certainly give you a huge power boost. And if you have on the right thing, it's like your wardrobe workforce. You can put that on and it gives you strength and confidence and courage to maybe look people, in the eye or linger longer in conversation or, ask the tough questions. It just is that extra fortifier that allows you to expand your life.
Excellent, excellent. Thank you so much. And then your book, Style on Shoestring Budget, provides friendly tips for looking great. Could you share some of your favorite tips from the book with our listeners?
Yeah, absolutely. So, my book, I'm really fortunate. It was translated, or it has so far, it's been translated in a couple of languages.
Mhm.
And, you mentioned a few of the shows that I did. I was the beauty and style expert on NBC Starting Over for 3 years, which is a huge, award winning show. And I've also done, How Do I Look? And I've done 10 Years Younger. And this book was really created while I was doing the show 10 Years Younger. So it was really all about how can I, offer tips and strategies so that no matter your age, you are, constantly working to preserve and feel great and stay on top of things and, really project something that's fresh. So, Style on a Shoestring is my book. And the number one tip that I encourage people to think about is honestly updating their foundation garments. Believe it or not, the better your foundation garments, the better you look in clothes and the better posture you have and the better you ultimately project. So one of the first big tips that, when I'm working with someone privately is always to update your foundation garment. So that's, an easy one. Another thing that I will offer people, it's really to keep your shoes current. We tend to, as we age, we default to comfort. And I maintain and always say that the most comfortable thing in the universe is looking fabulous. So if you can, keep your shoes current and fresh and young, I definitely think that that is a great way to kind of keep everything fresh and young. We do tend to show our age in our shoes. And then the other place we tend to show our age is a little bit with our accessories. So, staying current with accessories and utilizing color. You and I both have on a beautiful lipstick. So another fashion tip that I often give, if there's only one thing that people can do that can change everything, it's to wear a fantastic lipstick. I mean, Camille, that lipstick that you have on is fantastic.
Thank
And
you.
it whitens your teeth, it brightens your face, it makes you look younger. But the other thing that it does is it draws a color ring around our information center.
Wow.
And so it
Okay.
encourages people to listen and to really watch what you're saying.
Wonderful. Thank you for that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And then, with the rise of sustainable fashion, how do you see the trend evolving? And how can people balance staying stylish while being conscious? Eco conscious.
Yeah, it's a great question. I think the easiest thing is to buy secondhand, which is
Mm.
something that I engage in all the time. As a matter of fact, I just did it today. I'm going to a wedding in a couple of weeks, and it's a formal wedding. And I felt like I wanted something new because, let's face it, so many of my things have been photographed. And once they've been photographed, you really want to do it again. And there's going to be 100 pictures at a wedding. So, yeah, I bought a gorgeous formal gown today on an auction platform, and I was the high bidder at $42, and it was like a $400 dress. So,
Wow.
I'm going to be able to, not go and buy new. I am going to, recycle, if you will, and, feel great about that. So I think that that's certainly one of the things that we can do for sustainable fashion is just get out of the habit of wearing things once or twice and either throwing them away. I would encourage you to, not head to your local store as quickly, but see what you can find in a secondhand store on an auction site. That's a very easy thing to do. And it's fantastic. Now, when it comes to sustainable fashion, another tip that I would recommend, and I talk about this in my book, is building a wardrobe of basics and classic cuts that are not especially trendy but look great for you, for your body, and will carry you for 5 to 10 years. So those are your investment pieces, so that you're getting the cost per wear. If you've got the perfect pair of black pants in your wardrobe, you've got a fantastic leather jacket, you've got a great pair of brown boots, then those don't have to be replaced. You can get the cost per wear out of that. So focusing on cost per wear, choosing classic pieces with little adornment, and then really allowing your creative spirit to come through with accessories, which you can save and pass down. Accessories, don't care how much you had for breakfast. They don't care what size your dress is. You can utilize those for years and years, no matter your size and kind of no matter the fluctuation. So I think that if you've got a fantastic basic wardrobe and then utilize accessories to really reflect what's fresh and new, that's a great way to keep costs down and to keep a lot of things out of, the landfills.
Okay. Yes. Again, thank you. And then you've been a part of TV shows like, wait, hold on. I'm so sorry. One moment. I want to do something different. How can individuals tailor their fashion to fit their unique body type and personal style? Are there any hacks or advice for embracing individual beauty?
Yes. So like I said, I've actually already given you one, and that's foundation garments,
Foundation,
right?
yes.
So foundation garments is a big one, because let's be honest, when your bosoms or your boobies or your breastises are in the right place, then everything else kind of falls, and you naturally, like I said, have better posture, and all of your clothes look better. So the number one tip I would suggest is a really, really great bra. Getting a good fitting, understanding how to do that. It's literally chapter 2 in my book, how to find the perfect bra for you. So that would be the first thing. And then, I love trends, but like I said, I build in trends, with color and with accessories. But knowing your body type and what looks great on you, I mean, if skinny jeans are not your friend, then you don't need a closet full of skinny jeans.
Right.
If, a pencil skirt does not look great on you, then, you need to choose more A-line skirts. So I think that understanding how to balance your body visually is really important. And then you build a wardrobe of, again, those classics and basics that work to create beautiful shape, and then build in, ultimately trends in other ways. But let me just go back to that for 1 second, because one of the things that I believe and I subscribe to is that femininity is one of the most powerful things in the universe.
Wow.
It's my own philosophy, but I think that it's lost. And I think that, there was a time when, to get ahead in business or to get ahead in life, we needed to kind of mask our femininity and, tend to be a little more neutral. And it's been my experience that at this point, really being yourself and whatever that is much more advantageous to getting ahead. Because if you are hyper feminine, then don't hide that. If you tend to be more androgynous, then don't hide that. It's been my experience that in getting ahead, ultimately, people are looking for more voices at the table. And the more you can, kind of entrench yourself in who you are, but really the best of who you are, the better off you're going to be. So I do think that defining your style, becoming you, but not hiding in a bunch of gray and black is also going to be really important. Because let me just tell you, that I have worked with lots of people who, I go into their closet and there's black and then there's gray and there's more black and there's more, and it's like all just like, and I'm like, okay, but if you expect to be a leader, then you need to make choices like a leader. And what black naturally says is I didn't know what else to do.
Okay.
Black has a tendency to say, I was afraid to make a choice.
Okay.
So if you're someone who can embrace color, really embrace your likes and your individuality, I think that that's ultimately what is celebrated and will help you get ahead and find your own identity.
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. And okay, Andy, you have accomplished so much. Any exciting projects or collaborations in the works that you can share with us?
Yeah. So, I mean, the whole reason I'm doing so many podcasts right now is really about this General Hospital, deception evolution. So for the people who are listening, who have watched General Hospital for years, again, deception beauty has been a storyline that people have, enjoyed because there were nemesis and there was always infighting and there was these amazing, tough, powerful, beautiful women, creating all these amazing products. And now those products have come to life. Deception beauty and everything that the viewers of General Hospital have enjoyed and wanted for themselves is now like here. So Shop Home and Heart, which is another storyline, is where you can see it within General Hospital, but then you can go to shophomeandheart.com and buy all of the things that you love within General Hospital on Shop Home and Heart. So being a part of that, first of all, let me just tell you, okay, when I got the call that I was going to be on General Hospital, so let's talk about the people who have been, Liz Taylor was like on General Hospital. Do you know what I mean? I mean, like the list of people who have been part of this show is mind blowing. But, one of the things I don't think that you mentioned is I'm also a host on QVC. So they were looking for someone who, could be a host within Shop Home and within Home and Heart and could also, be a part of the show. So, to get the call to be a part of the show was bananas. And then to be a part of this really innovative and like magical marketing idea of bringing all of these things that we've seen on this incredible legacy show to life for viewers and consumers in a really unique and different way was also really thrilling because I, of course, have been a part of beauty and style industry for years, but to be a part of something so innovative. And I do think that this is kind of the marketing trend of the future. We're seeing it in a lot of television shows where the things that we see on the television on within a show actually end up, in different marketplaces. So this is just one more step of that evolution, which is very exciting.
Yes, congratulations to you too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, let me just tell you, of all the things I've done, this is the thing that people are most excited about. It is bananas. And I've done some great things, Camille. I mean, I've written a book, I've launched products, I've done so many things. No. The fact that I am now on General Hospital is like where people just get bananas about it, which is hilarious.
And then before we close out this show, what is your favorite coffee and or hot beverage?
Oh, girl. Okay. So I have to tell you, I love being on Coffee Chat, but I don't drink coffee.
Okay. So what is your favorite?
I'm a tea girl. I mean, being from the South, tea is kind of the house wine of the South. And so I was raised on iced tea, and I either will do an iced tea or I will do a hot tea. So I'm not a coffee girl.
Excellent. Thank you. So tea is your thing. And then would you like to just leave the audience with any social media handles, books, or anything like that?
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. So sure, they can go to shophomeandheart.com for all of the things that you're seeing on deception and deception beauty and everything within General Hospital. The latest thing is the Deceptor, which is like a red light therapy wand. So you can definitely go to shophomeandheart.com for the things that you would naturally want on the show. You can find me at andypage.com, my inventions and all of the things that other than General Hospital that I'm a part of as well. That's very sweet of you to ask.
Oh, yes, my pleasure. And we're going to say goodbye. Oh, one moment. We have a few people in the chat. Is it okay if you just say hello to them?
Of
It's her,
course.
her name
Yeah.
is De Haviland Kitchen. De Haviland Kitchen. I can't see the other people, but that's who's in there. And she just wanted to say hello, ladies and everybody. Okay. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for thank you, Andy, so much for being a guest on my show. I really, really am thrilled to have you here. And we're going to say bye for now. So thank you, everybody, for watching. Bye for now.
Awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome.